with Chenté Talk Show, featuring Joel Shade and the Raz Apple Magic. Today's guests are Dave Luna, KABX 97.5 Radio Merced, Necola Adams, the Cookie Lady Bakery, and special musical performances by Elyssa Alexander with Chenté Cervantes. And now, here he is, live from Playhouse Merced, Chenté Cervantes!
Yay! Welcome to Chenté Talk Show here at Playhouse Merced. I'm Chenté Cervantes, and please give a warm welcome to Joel Shade and the Raz Apple Magic. Awesome. How are you doing today?
Very well, thanks.
Very well.
How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good.
I think I got enough sleep last night. I feel good. So we'll see how the rest of the show goes.
You got like 6 hours?
Yeah, 6 hours.
That's
enough.
awesome for me.
Please, you know us. We're theater people. We don't need sleep. So I wanted to just talk about some of the stuff that's going on around town.
Yes.
Yesterday was Mother's Day. Yes, how was your Mother's Day?
Fabulous.
Did you do anything wonderful? Anything? Okay. No, that's okay.
What, I had a show? I did a show?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You did do a show. I actually went to Yoshi's in San Francisco and took my mother. It is a like a concert venue.
Okay. Right
Sushi bar, concert venue. Yeah. And I went and took my mother on a surprise trip to go see Wapale. So I don't know if you guys know who Wapale is. Yes.
I do not.
No. She's an R&B singer. She's actually been out for a while. She's up and coming still, but she is amazing performance. It was really intimate setting. She was beautiful, and my mom had no idea who she was either.
Okay.
So when we sat down, we walked in, and we were a little bit late. My mom was like, oh my gosh, we're here at this concert. I don't know. So we sit down, and she's like, I don't know who this is. And she's trying to read her ticket, and it's dark in there, and she's like, I don't know who that lady is. And I'm like, Mom, it's Wapale. It's okay. She's a star. And my mom's like, this is awesome. Of course, she had been drinking a couple of beers, so she was happy nonetheless, but I loved her still. So, yeah, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who are in the audience today and who are at home. We appreciate all the hard work that you guys do. Also, this weekend was the UC Merced graduation on Saturday. Congratulations to all of the graduates out there at UC Merced. Yeah, that was a big deal. We had the Cap in Town out there.
Cap in Town, I didn't get to attend anything this year, but it's always a pretty big draw.
It is a big draw. They have lots of vendors and
ambulances.
Yeah. I live nearby, so I get to hear all the hoopla as I'm going to bed. It was awesome. Congratulations to one of our former guests here on the Chenté Show, Jana Rodriguez, for graduating from UC Merced this weekend. Congratulations. Love you. I'm so glad you could be here in the audience with us today. So just want to say she's here, but yeah, so that was what's going on. Another thing that was going on is you closed the Elephant Man this weekend down at the Multicultural Arts Center.
Closed the Elephant Man.
Closed the Elephant Man.
Done.
How does that feel?
Great to be finished with one more thing, to have one more thing off my plate.
Yeah.
But it was a great run, great
all
show.
the other stuff that you have going on.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Great performance,
yeah.
I think. Great feedback from audiences and a pretty good turnout. So
you had a great show. I went and saw it opening Saturday night. It wasn't opening night, but it was the Saturday night of that weekend. It was a really good show, beautiful performance. Joel actually played one of the leads in the show. Our very own here, Frederick Shreves. Wow.
Yeah, it was exciting. I didn't know that it was that large when I agreed to the role.
I'm sure they didn't know what they were getting into either. No, but congratulations, and I'm excited that you guys had it. And Joe Hypes is in the audience who played the Elephant Man, yes? Correct? Congratulations, great job on that. And some of the cast members, other cast members are here, so. And we are actually opening, we're in rehearsals this week and next for the season closer, The Music Man is going to be here at Playhouse Merced. The Music Man.
Coming very soon.
Huge show. Joel's music directing the show. I'm directing and choreographing. I don't know. No, the pause was usually how everybody else reacts to. Like, oh yeah, no. Good for you. We have a 33-person cast. It's huge. On this stage, right here, right where we're sitting,
Right.
in this chair, all 33 people. No, it's a great, great show, though. So hope that you'll come out. It runs May 25th through June 10th. There's a link on the webpage right off to the side, on the sidebar, Playhouse Merced. You can go to the site, call the box office for tickets, check the show dates online. All that information is there for everybody.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome, and I think it's going to sell, so you might want to get tickets quickly.
Yeah, we
People
have
love the music, man.
Lots of performances lined up, so get your tickets. It'll be a great thing. Good. Also, we have a Facebook page, so you're more than welcome to click the Facebook page. I think we have a link here on the website. It's www.facebook.com/Chenté Talk Show. And we're on Twitter, so we hope that you're following us on Twitter, Chenté Talk Show. And you have neither of those things.
No, I do not like
You're so antisocial.
Facebook or Twitter.
How did you make it on my show if you're so
I know,
antisocial?
It's lucky that I hear about anything that goes on.
Yeah, no, this is where he gets his news update. So we have
Really?
yeah, we're like, wow, there was graduation. I was in Elephant Man. So we also had done some a challenge on our page. I was looking for the word challenge, but I was like, no, that's not the word I want to use. A challenge on our page for Bohemian Rhapsody, which we had asked people to send in footage of their production or their little lip singing, or they could sing it, of Bohemian Rhapsody, either at work or with strangers or with friends. And to our surprise, I had tons of feedback. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do it. I had people from San Francisco who were like, yeah, we're going to put Bohemian Rhapsody together. We had one entry. So, what were you guys doing? What were you guys doing? Empty promises. I feel so let down. But we're going to do another challenge.
You were excited, and you told me
I
that you had all
was
these people
excited.
interested, and they were
Yeah. You and I were going to put one together, but we
Yeah.
decided not to do it.
Well, sorry. Empty promises, Chenté.
Because I tried to get a hold of him on Facebook, and he doesn't have one. So, anyway, I wanted to show you guys our entry for Bohemian Rhapsody, which comes to us from Turlock High School. So shout out to Turlock High School. Good job for sending it in. And you guys are going to love this performance. And I'm only going to say you're going to love this performance because you have to check out this cast of characters. This was an extraordinary cast of people doing Bohemian Rhapsody. And I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to let you watch it. See what you think. Okay, so here we go.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a whole
was our very interesting cast of characters of Turlock High School's rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody. Random girl holding a baby at the concert. She could have got a babysitter. Everyone else had one. The lady in the kimono, the sea cadet, the water polo guy. Brilliant job. Thank you so much for your entry, and thank you, Turlock High School. Thank you, Turlock High School. How was that?
Like nothing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I'm going to email it to you so you'll have a copy of it. It's okay. No, it's good. I know you like it. Thank you, Rachel, for sending in that copy with permission from Turlock High School. She's in the audience. And
Right
thank
on.
you, Miss Jillian, who just tweeted me saying that she loves being here on the Chenté Talk Show. She's so excited to watch the filming, and I always look so spiffy. And that is one word that I feel you can never be too spiffy for TV. So, thank you. With that, let's bring out our first guest for the evening. I'm sure you guys already heard from the intros that Al had done. We're going to have a wonderful show. I already went in on Tuesday, this last week Tuesday, and did some filming with him, and we had a blast in his studio. Please welcome to the stage from 97.5 KABX, Radio Merced, Mr. Dave Luna. Good. Go ahead and have a seat there.
Oh, man.
Take the load off. I know.
Oh, no.
I know. What'd you think about that video? It was
That's
pretty.
wild. I love it. I love Bohemian Rhapsody. Especially
Right.
I know the thing that got me was the kid was singing and he's doing the rocking thing, and at the end he's going,
Yeah, very Cher of him.
but he kept going, trying to win. I remember 30 years ago I used to be able to do that with my hair.
Yeah, please. Please, we're going to get you a wig so you can wear it next time you come on,
Cool.
and you'll be able to do that
Cool.
for us. You'll be able to rock out. How are you doing? How are things
Good.
going?
Doing well, doing well.
Good.
Still rocking and rolling.
You
playing
are.
radio for, how long has it been? 33 years, I think I've been on.
That's
radio.
fantastic.
Yeah.
33 years on the radio.
I know. I used to play stickball with Marconi, you know what I mean? Marconi.
Stickball?
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
Marconi, you know Marconi, right?
No.
Oh, gosh. The guy who invented radio, you know?
Oh, now I know. Okay. You can give me some
Radio
Barishnikov.
humor.
I would know Barishnikov.
Okay.
Or Martha Graham, maybe. Fosse, definitely. Marconi.
Marconi, remember that
Did he
name?
dance?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, he did.
Then I guess I should know him.
He danced on the airway.
There you go. No, good. I
yeah.
actually had a chance this whole last week. I must confess, I have satellite radio in my car. I know, that's so bad.
No, it's all right.
We'll edit that out. So,
No, it's
nobody
fine.
will. But this week, I decided I'm going to listen to your show the entire drive
Oh, my
to
gosh.
work.
Oh, my gosh.
And after being in there on Tuesday when we went in and got
Uh-huh.
to do some filming with you, I didn't realize how amazing, like, I guess you never think about how it sounds when you're in your car compared to what you do every single morning in that studio.
Watching me do all the bells and whistles, you know, the tricks and everything.
Yeah,
like that.
you
like
have
that?
magic fingers. You're
I
very,
tell you, it's
prestidigitacious.
Huh?
See, that's my word for the day, prestidigitacious.
Is
Very
the duck gonna
magical.
come down right
No,
now?
yeah.
Right.
No. It's so wonderful. You
Yeah,
are just like
thanks.
the wizard behind the curtain.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way, you know, and that's what a lot of people, you know, when you first get in radio, people say, oh, you just play records or you just play, you know, music all day. And there's a lot more to it than that.
There is.
And, you know, it's funny how I've had folks, you know, tell me we should, you know, when you guys have plays here at the Playhouse.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you should go out for that part. You should do this. You should, you know, and I go, you know, and I do that every day. I perform every day, practice. You know, I do.
Yeah.
And
you
people don't
definitely do.
realize, you just play records all day. It's a lot more than that. And like I said, you saw me
Yeah.
at work behind the scenes, what I do, and it's a lot of work to it, you know.
That
And again, I'm an entertainer, and that's what a lot of people, you know, don't realize that, you know, you have to put on the face and you have to get it going, you know.
Right,
Just
right.
like you guys do here on the stage.
And it's all timing. It's all
Exactly.
timing.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you don't get the traffic in, you don't get the weather in, you got to get all of your plugs in.
Yeah, and then,
commercial
the
spots.
music, you know, the proper tempo, the
Right.
songs that we're playing in the morning, especially in the morning show, you try to keep the tempo up, you know.
Mhm.
You don't want to put people to sleep. Your job is to get them going for the day.
That's all
So-
we need on my
Yeah.
drive to work. Put some Celine Dion on.
Yeah, right,
I don't
exactly.
know.
I can move those around.
Some Enya. No, I'm just kidding. You don't want to do that.
But yeah, there's a whole lot more to it than just playing records.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've started off doing this in school, is that correct? You didn't just jump into this.
No, just kind of. It all started way back when, you know.
Dream sequence.
Back in the 70s, the hair starts growing. Darn hair.
Knew he'd get his shot.
But a lot of it, yeah. You know, back in high school, back in the 70s, and you know, as you can tell, I was a crazy class clown. And actually, never.
Serious.
But so you know, I decided actually I was going to major in automotives, cars. I was going to actually try to become a shop teacher. And so I went to Modesto Junior College, and a friend of mine said, you know, they have a radio class. They have the drama class, the radio classes, you know, and you got to take a radio class. Yeah, that'll be fun, you know. So I took one radio class, and the instructor there said, hey, you're pretty good. You thought about switching majors. Of course, what do you think, you know? Working on cars, or playing rock and roll and getting free concerts and chicks. Well, guess what one? You know?
You can always listen to your rock and roll while you're working on your car.
There you go. On my 8-track.
Yeah, there you go.
8-track. Marconi. Anyway.
I know what an 8-track is. That's so bad. I have one.
You do.
In my car, next to my satellite radio. You got into radio.
And from there, I got on the radio and majored in radio television.
Yeah.
Got my degree, my AA degree in Modesto Junior College, and then right after I graduated, we had a couple folks working at KYOS, and at the time in the 80s, it was a top 40, rock and roll station.
Sure. Now, was that on AM? Mm-hmm. It was on AM, okay.
Yeah, back in at AM, top 40 rock and roll stations. And they told me, hey, come on over and do an audition and see what happens. And a week later, they hired me. And that was it. It's since 1979.
Wow, here in Merced.
Yeah, here in Merced.
Yeah. You're working all that time here. Fantastic.
I was 19 when I started.
So did you always, did you have to work on your voice? Did you always have this very radio personality voice? It's great to hear you in the morning. And get to see you, work is also awesome.
Yeah, it develops, you different styles. And through the years, you listen to other radio announcers, and for example, a big influence was Wolfman Jack.
Yes.
And
do you guys know Wolfman Jack?
Yeah. Wolfman. In fact, I had the honor of going on a cruise with Wolfman Jack. Awesome. Back in 1995, actually the year before he passed away.
Oh.
And we went on a Caribbean cruise with some listeners. And we went on a 7-day cruise with him to the Caribbean, awesome. And I was able to, this is Wolfman Jack, I can't believe it. He was too cool. He was very cool.
Did you guys get to work there too, or was it just a cruise on vacation?
Well, actually, actually a couple of months before then, I had done a live broadcast with Wolfman at the Merced Mall. Mm-hmm. I used to do a lunchtime request show, and he was there with me, and we did a show together, a whole hour.
Okay.
And it was just, wow, here is Wolfman Jack.
Right.
And then we went on the cruise, and like I said, my wife and I went on the cruise with them, and we had other acts on board. There was the Shirelles, the Coasters,
wow.
Freddie Cannon,
yeah.
Paul Revere and the Raiders. Okay. And they performed on the ship, and we hung out with Wolfman and our listeners, and we had dinner with him every night.
Oh, fun.
And he told me all kinds of stories, stuff like, you ever sell chickens on the radio, Dave? And I said, sell chickens? I used to sell chickens on the radio. And he'd tell us, back in the old days when they had, live commercials and, selling chickens on the radio.
Chickens on the radio.
But good stuff. But
it is good stuff.
But that's, well, hey, it pays the bills.
That's true. That's true.
Even though it's pretty foul.
Can we get a bump there? Come on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But great story, though. Can I tell you what story about the Wolfman Jack cruise? Can I tell you the quick story about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. Because we were, in fact, my wife Arlene and I were on the cruise, and we stopped in St. Thomas. And we got off the ship, and we're walking around, and Arlene says, well, let's go have some lunch. We're looking at the shops and stuff. So we went to this restaurant. It was right on the beach, this bar and grill. And so we walked in there. The place is packed, and there's mostly people from the cruise ship. Uh-huh. So we're in there, and the guy says, well, I don't think we get a seat for you. But then way in the back, you hear this grovelly voice, Dave, you come over here and sit here with us, And I look, and there's Wolfman Jack, and on the tables, all these people, and there's Paul Revere, and all these rock, these oldies acts. They're all sitting there having lunch with Wolfman. He goes, you can sit here with us. And we go, oh, man, this is too cool. So I go up
That's
there and
awesome.
we have, we have lunch with Wolfman. And the funny thing was that he liked my wife, Arlene. You met Arlene.
Oh, I
my
know
wife,
Arlene, yes.
So
Love Arlene.
he started flirting with her. And he'd go, how you hook up with a guy like Dave? Arlene, you must be a movie star. You must be a movie star. And she'd giggle, and I'm going, wow, Wolfman's trying to pick up on my wife. Cool. And so we had lunch and everything. And so, I'll pay our part.
Yeah.
He goes, no, Dave, don't worry about it. So he pulls out this wad of bills. And I'm going, oh, man, this is like Hollywood. This is pretty cool. So it was neat.
That's
He
awesome.
bought lunch for us
Love
and
that.
able to, hang out with Wolfman Jack. And then, it was, he led a hard life.
Pick up on your wife a little bit.
I paid her my
during
wife,
lunch.
hey,
Hey, it's the whole package deal.
There you go. Part of being in radio.
That's
but
right.
it was like I said, it was a once in a lifetime thing to hang out with Wolfman. Like I said, he passed away about a year after that. And again, the early years of rock and roll and radio, a lot of drugs, a lot of things happening, stuff like that. So he had a good life.
Was he one of your influences
Yes.
getting into radio?
Yes.
Did you
We
have a
Wolfman,
lot of...
I
Right.
mean, you hear him on the radio, and I'm going to be like him on the radio. I
Sure.
want to be like him on the radio. Another gentleman, for those you know in the Bay Area, Dr. Don Rose. Dr. Don, yeah, KFRC, way back when.
Oh, I know KFRC.
Yeah, man, back in the 70s and 80s, we used to listen to Dr. Don on the way to school.
Yeah.
Coming out of San Francisco, and same thing, I want to be like him, crazy, zany Dr. Don. So, those two guys were one of the big influences.
But you still kept your love for cars, yes? Do you
Oh,
still
yeah.
have a love for cars?
Sure.
Because I know that you go out to a lot of the car shows.
Yeah, we
here.
we have a car show at the station. It's called Hot Summer Night, and it happens at the fairgrounds.
Okay.
August 11th this year.
Okay.
And we're gonna have an 80s dance band. So it's too cool. They do costumes and a whole bit, and and the parachute pants, and
How
they do.
fun. We should go to
yeah,
that.
Yeah, it's
We should do that. Come on, Joel.
Yeah,
We'll put our parachute pants on.
there you go. And
Headbands. I'll do it.
And they do the whole 80s bit, Madonna songs, Michael Jackson songs,
yeah.
and Duran Duran, and so we're going to have them as our headliner, and then of course we have all the classic cars to check out.
How fun.
And then coming up real soon, we're going to have our Pet Expo,
Yes.
which is this Saturday over at Merced High School. Yeah,
Yeah, Expo.
free.
And that's at Mercy, is it?
No, it's going to be at Merced High.
Merced High. I'm sorry. I thought you
Yeah.
said Merced Hospital.
Yeah.
Merced High.
Maybe I did. I don't
No,
know.
no, it's okay. I don't know. Who knows
All
what we're
those
saying
years
now.
of drugs. But,
And radio.
and radio.
No, yeah, Merced High.
Merced High.
This Saturday.
This Saturday from 10 to 4. Bring out your pets. We're going to have all kinds of things for your pets. We're going to have Muttley Crew. Great name for this.
Muttley Crew.
Muttley Crew. And they're kind of very cool. They're a dog trick, kind of the frisbees and all that kind of stuff. And they're actual a troupe that that travels around. And they're going to be there. They're going to be our headliners. And then we're going to have a stupid pet trick contest where you can win $1,000 worth of stuff, prize package for your pet and yourself.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, so come on out to Merced
Yeah.
High this Saturday. You can check out the Pet Expo.
Pet Expo.
Are you going to be there too?
Of course.
And
of
Angie?
course. Yes, Angie and
Angie
I
will be there.
hosting the event from 10 to 4. So again, it's free. So bring the whole family out. You'll see. You won't miss us.
Yeah.
Booth set up out there at the soccer field
Okay.
area.
What time are you on the air?
6 till noon, actually.
6 till noon.
6 to noon. Mhm.
Just tune in to 97.5.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
great.
much for coming onto the
Uh-huh.
show. Tune in to his radio show. My goodness. Is it 7:30 in the morning? 97.5 KABX Radio Merced. We'll have a link to their page on our page right below, so tune in. Right after the commercial break, we're back with Necola Adams, the Cookie Lady, here in Merced. back to the Chenté Show here at Playhouse Merced. Thank you. Thank you. Got a little shout out from Rachel in the audience. Thank you for tweeting that the Turlock Choir was phenomenal to watch. It was fantastic. We loved that. Just a couple of things I wanted to let you guys in on. We have the Friends of Playhouse drawing that's coming up this Saturday at the preview, which we also have. It's the season preview for the 2012-2013 season. So you can come. It's a fundraiser. Tickets, I believe, are $25. You can get them at playhousemerced.com at the link on the side. And come see what's happening next season. We have tons of great shows that we've all been preparing. And we do little snippets of those shows for the audience that comes that evening. And also at the drawing, you could pick up tickets, raffle tickets, and enter to win an iPad 3. You can enter to win a free, looks like a wine collection.
A basket of Directors Select wine.
Basket of Directors Select wine. Yeah, I was going to say, enough to fill up your little wine cabinet there. That sounds good. You can also win season tickets to every single show next season here at Playhouse Merced. Yes. So that's something you guys will want to come in and partake in. Yes? We had some good winners last year at the last preview. Lots of good stuff there. So, yep. Check it all out at playhousemerced.com. The link, like I said, is on the side of the page, so feel free to go and check that out. We're going to go ahead and bring on our next guest. Please welcome to the stage, from right down the street of Playhouse Merced, Miss Necola Adams, the Cookie Lady. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you
Good.
doing?
I'm doing fantastic. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
We both were talking about how we're both wearing purple, so
Yes.
we were like, you have to be
We're both
purple.
Rico.
It's a really good color for us
Yes,
on
I
stage.
think so.
Well, I'm not in all purple, but it doesn't matter. We still look beautiful.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. So you're right down the street from Playhouse Merced, right under the Tioga building.
Yes, we're at 709 West Main Street in the Tioga building, which is a very historic building, right across from Bank of America.
Yes, that's right. On the main street closest to N, is that correct? Yes.
Yes, that's
So
correct.
awesome. So what was that location? Was that somewhere that you had been before? Was that a prime
Actually-
location for you?
Actually, it's a funny story because I bought Limey's Lunchbox years ago
Right.
from Lorraine, the original owner, and I operated that for about like 5 years.
Okay.
And so when I came back, it was just like kind of coming back home in the exact same spot.
So you just settled right back into that same
Just
little
settled-
location.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
And it's great because a lot of the customers, when I say, oh yeah, where we used to have Limey's at, they're like, oh, okay, I know where you are.
Right,
So
and they recognize that it feels like coming back to the same old place.
It does.
And so tell us a little bit about your menu that you have there at the restaurant.
well,
Because
we
you don't only do cookies. And
No,
it
we
is the
don't.
Cookie Lady,
but it's bakery and cafe.
bakery, and cafe.
Yes.
So, yes.
So we do a lot of sandwiches. We do a great Cuban sandwich, which is like our most popular sandwich. Yes.
Have some fans of the Cuban in the audience.
Yes. And our Cuban is really good. It's the slow cooked pulled pork with ham, with sliced pickles, bacon, Swiss cheese, a ciabatta roll or French roll with honey mustard dressing. That's our most famous sandwich.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And then we have Turkey Club, and then we went a little retro also. We got fried bologna sandwiches.
So, you do,
Yes.
do you really?
We do.
Wait, do you serve it with purple drink or a red drink?
No, we don't have Kool-Aid.
Okay. See, no product
I-
placement. I was just,
I don't
was
think-
just trying to keep it
yes.
real.
I don't think Coke will let us carry
No.
Kool-Aid. Coke and Kool-Aid.
But you know, you always have a bologna sandwich with some
That is
Kool-Aid.
purple
That is
or red.
classic.
That is.
Purple or red, right.
Purple or red.
How
but
awesome.
yes.
You do have a fried bologna sandwich.
We have a fried
That's
bologna sandwich.
exciting.
You can have it naked with just the bread, or you can have it dressed with mayonnaise, lettuce, tomatoes, or ketchup, or, like I said, you know, have it grilled on the panini.
There you go. Oh
So,
my
yes,
goodness.
yes.
And aside from that, you also serve cookies there.
We
and
have
we
our famous
will
cookies.
we will go into cookies, but I do want to talk first. I do want to talk before we get to cookies about some very interesting facts about you and your starting and your career. And I have some pictures here, and we're going to get some more pictures, so you might not, I don't know if the camera could get this, but this is Necola with
Tatiana Ali.
Tatiana
from the Fresh
Ali
Prince of
from the
Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She
Yes.
played Ashley on the show
Yes.
the entire season, or the entire run of the season,
Run
yeah,
of the show,
of the
yes.
show. Yes, so that's awesome.
Yes, that was at the Dive in Century City. It was, actually you can't see, but Will Smith was actually there that day with his brothers. Tatiana and her mom, my husband and I had lunch together for about 3 hours, hung out with Will Smith for a little while too, and just had a great day.
That's so fun.
Yes.
And you also were featured in Woman's World magazine.
Yes, yes,
Which,
that was.
yes, congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
When was this? This was.
That was in June of '96.
Okay.
And ironically, about 4 months later, I ended up catering the show with Suzanne Summers, Step
Really?
by Step. Yes. Ironically, and I was like, hey, you know, we were both in Women's World magazine together about 4 months ago.
Fun.
So, yes.
So tell us a little bit about how you got involved with some of the celebrity life. And did you live in Hollywood? Did you go down there?
I actually used to drive to LA 4 days a week from here.
From Merced.
Yes, it started off with 2 days a week, and then I got more shows and ended up being 4 days a week from Merced.
That's commitment. I thought driving to Fresno for hairspray was a commitment.
No.
That was a commitment.
That was a commitment, and having 5 children at home, all in school, and my husband too, was a lot. And trying to get back by 5:30 in the afternoon to do homework and everything, and being here on Wednesday and doing the routes for my customers here on Wednesday, because I did about 70 to 80% of the businesses here, and making costumes for school plays and all of that. Yes.
You were a busy, busy mom.
I was a busy
mom. Wow, that's
But
exciting.
it was
And
great.
so, how did you get into that? Into that line of business down there?
Actually, it started from Women's World magazine.
Okay.
I was doing cookies here for about 2 years,
Uh-huh.
and one of the ladies was a freelance writer here and sent an article in to Women's World magazine on me. And they thought it was so interesting that they wanted to do it themselves, the article themselves. So I remember her calling me up at home, and I was thinking, oh, this is a joke, right? And she goes, oh, yeah, they're going to be calling you. And right as I hung up, someone from Women's World magazine called me.
How exciting.
And I was like, oh, my God, oh, my God. I was like, I kept saying, you really want to do an article on me? I'm like, you know where I live. I live in Merced, right? You know I live in Merced. I said, are you sure you want to do something on insignificant me? Because I live in Merced. And the lady just kept laughing because she was trying to get to know we're really doing an article on you. And she was like, a photographer is going to call you. So I hung up the phone and I called my husband at work, and he could barely understand because I was screaming so loud. And then the photographer called, and so we did the magazine article. And right after that, I got a call from a producer from a talk show. Okay. And he had seen the article and he thought it was so inspiring, he wanted to have me on his talk show in LA. And so my sister and I went and we did that talk show. It was called Essentials on the Women's Network. So it was a nationwide talk show.
Okay.
And so he left that show and he actually went to a larger studio in Culver City on Sony Studios and said, hey, we've just started up this new talk show called The Cat and Pat Show. And one of the co-hosts, Pat, was Martin Lawrence's wife then.
Okay.
From the show Martin.
From Martin, yes.
And so we were out there, my husband went with me this time, and we were outside filming this talk show. And I noticed this black cargo van parked where it says pedestrians only. And I was like, well, you know, somebody really needs to tell that person they need to move their van, because if I can't park there, then nobody can park there. And so the executive producer says, oh, that's Michael Jackson's van. He's filming a music video here. And I said, well, someone needs to tell Michael he needs to move his van. And so he goes, he's in the ice cream parlor right across the alley. I dare you. And I said, don't ever dare me to do anything. And I jumped up with my cookies in my hand and went straight for that ice cream parlor. And I remember looking down the alley and I could see a security entourage coming this way, but there was only a little lock guard. And I noticed he didn't have a gun, so I was getting in.
She was scouting this out. Okay.
So we walked in and the little lock guard goes, do you have security clearance? And I said, yes, we're filming the Cat and Pat show with Martin Lawrence's wife, Pat. Boom, I'm in, my husband's in right behind me. I think the only person who didn't get in was the cameraman because he still had it rolling. And I walk up to Michael, and he was wearing his all-black outfits with his little face mask and his hat. And I said, you know, hi, Michael. My name is Necola Adams, and I own Mrs. Adams Gourmet Cookies, the cookies with an attitude out of Merced, California. And I just wanted to tell you that you parked. And before I could finish, Katsy, the other talk show host, literally pushed me out the way and said, oh, Michael, I don't want to shake your hand. I want a hug. I've loved you ever since you made the record Ben. And I was just looking at her. Have you lost your cotton picking mind? Did you see I was not speaking? And so I went over to talk to the bodyguard. And when I looked back, probably about 5 minutes later, Michael and my husband were talking. And I think they were talking about his medical condition because you could tell he really had vitiligo. And so I walked back over to him, and the first thing Michael said before I could say anything else was, he apologized. And he says, and he was like the most humble person. He says, I'm so sorry, I have to talk to you through the mask, but I'm allergic to the sun. And he just looked you in your eyes, and there's no way you could tell him to move his van at that point.
Right.
So I just talked a little bit about the cookies, and he took one of the vanilla raspberry cookies. And for getting us in to meet Michael, Pat got us into the Martin Lawrence show that night. And I talked with the craft food service person who happened to be named Michael Jackson. No joke.
The craft food
Yes,
person.
older white guy,
Really?
gray hair, Michael Jackson. And I remember driving back, me and my husband, I go, can you believe it? He says, bring him 5 dozen cookies next week. And he was like, he told you no 3 times. I said, did he really? I just heard the bring me 5 dozen cookies. So that was my first show.
That's cookies with an attitude right
That's
there.
cookies with an
We are
attitude.
going to get in there. We don't care who says no.
But I really didn't hear the no.
That's awesome.
And so come back the next week, and I have these cookies, and I give it to him, and I think, I'm losing money here. I've driven all this way for 5 dozen cookies. And I'm standing there on Universal Studio Lots, and he says, hey, bring me 5 dozen next week and go see Paige on Something So Right. So I did, and she said, bring me 5 dozen next week, and within 3 weeks, I had 22 shows. And I was
That's
on 3 studio lots. Yes.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
Yes.
And so we want to talk a little bit about your cookies here. Tell
Okay.
us about your cookies.
Okay. Well, I have the vanilla raspberry cookie, which is a raspberry cookie with white chocolate, and chocolate PMS, which
The
is
chocolate PMS
chocolate
cookie.
PMS. It is made with a special dark chocolate by Hershey's that's also fat-free. And chocolate PMS was actually, those two are one of my original cookies that I started off with. And then I have the butterscotch. And I started making butterscotch cookie, and I think we're the only people in Merced that actually make the butterscotch cookie at this moment.
Wow.
I started
Don't
making
tell
it.
everybody.
I know.
Start doing it.
For a friend of mine, Marlo Henderson. I met Marlo, he was playing with the group Bloodstone in Sacramento, and just randomly met him. I mean, literally, I heard this music from a hotel room. I stopped back, and I said, can I sit and listen? And after a couple of minutes, I said, what group is this? And the guy goes, it's Bloodstone. I go, are you serious? The Bloodstone? And he was like, yes. So Marlo and I got to talking afterwards, and he was telling me he was, loved butterscotch cookies, but it was a hard thing to find, and he needed it in low sugar. And I said, I'll tell you what, I'll send you some. And so I sent him some butterscotch cookies, and he made me this beautiful, beautiful jingle for my commercial that I'm sure a lot of you've heard on the radio. But I started making it for him, and then the next thing I knew is people in the shop were like, hey, do you have any of those butterscotch cookies? And it's one of our most popular sellers now.
That's exciting. We have some of your staff in the audience who are going to hand out some of the cookies. Go ahead, let's get that going. Let's get the band some too, please. Yes, Raz Apple Magic would love some cookies. We can get everybody some. And then you also have an oatmeal cookie, is that correct?
And I have oatmeal, but oatmeal the girls are passing out. I don't have that up here on stage, but you can get it.
Okay.
But yeah, we have the oatmeal cookie. We have sensational sugar cookies. We have Tropical Delight, which is a pineapple, crushed pineapple, flake coconut with pine nut cookie.
Yum.
And we also have Key Nutty Lime, which is a peanut butter cookie with fresh squeezed key lime.
Yum.
Yes.
You'll have to definitely come in and try that.
Yes.
That sounds yummy. We're gonna have to wrap this up, but I do want to have you come back and talk with us again the next time that we have another taping. You can come in and talk with us, bring some more cookies in if you'd like to.
And I can bring some sandwiches next time.
That would be awesome. We're interested in trying the Cuban, so we'll definitely try the Cuban.
Yes.
For Joel and myself. Awesome. Thank you so much. Please visit the link on the website, which links you over to Necola the Cookie Lady's Facebook page. And like the page, you can see what she has stirring up inside the cafe and the bakery, any new cookies that she has coming out. But please, link in, go check her out. The address again is?
709 West Main Street, and you can call us at 725-1300. We do absolute free delivery in Merced.
No minimum.
No minimum.
Absolute free delivery, no minimum. Store hours are?
At 9:30 to 4, Monday through Friday, but we always say when the doors open, we're open.
Come on in and check out the cookies and see what else she's cooking up. Thank you so
Oh,
much for
you're
coming on to the
welcome.
show. When we come back, we'll have our musical performance by Elyssa Alexander. We'll be right back after this. Thank you.
All the world's a stage, And an empty stage can be very, very quiet.
I'm sick and tired of you not making a decision, all right? Now you make a decision, you make it quick. When we get over there, you're gonna be with me or you're gonna be against me.
It's here that 14 competitors will gather weekly and compete in challenges until one person is left standing.
I'll rip your head off, tear your legs off, and rip your arms and throw them in the trash can. You understand what I'm saying?
They will battle for prizes. They will battle each other. It's the same game, just new competitors and new challenges.
That's what I thought.
This time, with a brand new twist. It's a battle of the sexes. I'm Joe Hypes, and this is Drama Island.
Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. On Thursday, I will be at Golden Valley High School covering, actually the whole Chenté show will be at Golden Valley High School covering mock audition interviews with Robert Ulrich, who is the award-winning casting director for Glee and for CSI Miami. So be sure to tune in for a special production of that. You'll be able to see it right here exclusively at ChentéTalkShow.com. Up next, I'd like to welcome to the stage a very talented musician and a very dear friend of mine. Please put your hands together for the extraordinary, my better half, Elyssa Alexander.
Simple choice, nothing more. This or that, either or. Marry well, social world, businessman, clever girl. Or pin my future on the boy I love. What kind of life am I dreaming of? I say, gimme, 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 that thing called love. I want it, gimme, gimme, that thing called love. I need it, highs and lows, tears and laughter. Gimme happy ever after. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I crave it. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'll brave it, thick and thin, rich or poor time. Give me years and I'll want more time. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'm free now. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I sing now, fly, dove, sing, sparrow. Gimme Cupid's famous arrow. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I don't care if he's a no
back with the amazing Elyssa Alexander, who just gave an astounding performance of Gimme Gimme. Thank you so much for that. And now we're going to do a little duet for you. We're going to try. The audience is going to love this, and so are you, and so is Joel. Let's do this. Come to this side. Our microphones are over here. You and me, we're the kind of people other people would like to be. Aren't we, though?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Wandering free.
We present the kind of picture people are glad to see. And we don't care that tomorrow comes with no guarantee. Leave each other for company. And come what may, you and me will stay together year after year. Won't we, my dear? That's why we're you and me. Come walk this way with me now.
Okay.
I tricked you. I taught her everything she knows.
That's why he has so little.
Don't you know it? She took it all. Oh, I love you.
I love you.
We should do this more often, you know.
Can we?
Oh, we will. At least twice a day.
Every day.
Don't you guys think we should? Oh, you like humming?
Maybe.
I enjoy it.
Me too. I'm so glad.
Who is this? Ready, here we go.
And come what may,
You and me will
stay together year after year. Won't we, my dear? That's why we're you and me.
We'll always
Be you and
be. I'm so glad they did too. We would have been able to pull that off any other way. We're going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you'll be back for the next episode of Chenté. Be sure to log into the website. Watch out for our next taping. We'll have some great guests lined up for you. Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. Thank you to all of our guests in the audience today. Thank you for Dave Luna coming in, Necola Adams, Elyssa Alexander, Joel Shade and the Raz Apple Magic. Thank you. And that's a wrap. We'll see you next time. Thank you.